Sweet Little Mystery by Wet, Wet, Wet. The only reason I bought it was because there was a guy who had a synth on the front cover. And I thought, this looks cool. And I got it home and it was awful. But then I bought Introspective by Pet Shop Boys. So there's a track called Growls Garden by Clark. It's just the most ferocious bass sound. I don't know what he used for it, but every time it takes me by surprise just how fierce that is. I love it. I've been listening to a lot of very psychedelic ambient music, and there's this guy I've got a bit obsessed with called Elve, which is E-L-V-E, and he made an album called Emerald. Can I choose a remix? I did. I mean, because I like to think of remixes as collaborations, really. I did a remix for Disclosure for a track called Magnets. I was just really happy with it. It was the first thing I ever did on Ableton, actually, and I remember like getting Lord's vocals and chopping them, putting them on the push and just jamming them out, something you couldn't really do easily. Pearl Jam 10 was like a pretty serious record for me. But then in my later teens I started getting into this German label called Recycle or Die. It made me want to write that kind of thing. There's the track Emerald Rush, which was the first single from the new record. For me, just had this mixture of really dirty, gritty drums and bass, but also a very euphoric. Yeah, I'm going to choose one of my own for this because I wrote this track called Colour Eye, which is on my album Insides, and I really like it, but it's not a classic for the dance floor. I actually wrote something myself specifically for this purpose called The Fourth State, and I'm not trying to sell it to people. It's not really, I don't think it's even available. So the last record I got was Kelly Lee Owens. I always wish I'd had some involvement with Radiohead because I think Tom York's voice is just so incredible. Come back and focus again. The walls have been in shade. Brian Eno and Harold Budd made a couple of collaborative albums, The Pearl in particular. So, in recent years, Arrival, Johan Johansson's score. What an incredible genius he was, actually. The very, very moving soundtrack, but also very strange, captures that alien thing perfectly. But also there's a lot of emotion in it. I think, I don't know why, but I thought 22 A Million by Bon Iver would be interesting because it sounds pretty alien. Is the company started? We had what we wanted. Sounds like aliens doing impressions of human music. But there's a real strangeness and magic to that record. I like the idea of that being the one to represent the race.